Well, good afternoon. Today is Saturday. No, it's not. Jeez, it feels like a Saturday. But today is Friday, October 11th, and we have a lot of birthdays today. Today is my hubby-dubby, Jambalaya. It's Jim's birthday. Jim doesn't watch my channel, but I'm still going to sing to him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I love you. 75 today. We've been dating since Jim was 17, so I've known him his whole life just about, except for the first 17 years. It's hard to believe I've been with one person all this time. Oh well, I'm not going to say to here's 75 more because I know I'm not going to live that long. But here's at least a 20 more. How's that sound? But it's also Sue over at Sue Slims Down. Today's Sue's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sue. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Andrea Landmand, Landmand, if I'm reading my writing right. So Andrea. Hopefully it's Andrea, not Andrea. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Want to make sure I got that right. But it's also Bonnie Bob's birthday, so Bonnie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bonnie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Janet Colbert, or is it Colbert? Colbert or Colbert? Like Stephen Colbert? Is it like Stephen Colbert or is it Colbert? Anyway, it's Janet's birthday. Let me know if you do it like Stephen Colbert or if you have it Colbert. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janet. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Laura Tremblay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Lynn. Lynne. I spell mine Lynn. That's my middle name. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lynn. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And Pit Girl, although I don't know what your real name is, you just have Pit Girl, and I just sound so not like a real name. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear girlie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I just couldn't bring myself to call you Pit. Anyway, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you having a birthday today. So happy birthday. But we have one anniversary. And thank you. I think I'm going to say your name right because they showed me the pronunciation. It's Rick and Joe's 55th anniversary. They were born. They were married in 1969. That's when Jim got drafted. Jim got drafted in 1969. But their last pronunciation is Weicht, and I think they're saying to pronounce it like with teeth, with like teeth. She said A with teeth. Wheat. Rick and Joe, even with the helpful explanation, I'm still screwing it up, I know. But Rick and Joe, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. My neighbor across the street, I have my windows open because it's going to be 77 today. He's getting ready to go out on his motorcycle. He lets that idle forever and ever. So if it's too much longer, I'm going to stop and then come back. He used to have a muscle car before that, which was just as loud. But anyway, he is the nicest man. He really is, and he helps us out so much. But he's going to be moving soon. His last child has left for college, and so he's thinking of moving back to Texas because that's where he's originally from. Gonna miss him, but I'm hopefully he's not moving too much sooner. But okay, I'm going to stop this just till he leaves. He's actually just idling out in the street, talking to the neighbors. He usually wears a helmet, so I'm thinking he's not planning on leaving anytime soon. Maybe this friend is there helping him fix something on his bike. Who's to know? But my birds, I got a couple birds. Well, I got one bird here. They don't let that scare them away. So, there you go. Maybe he's going now. Who's to know? Well, he's actually putting it up on that trailer, so he's probably either selling it or sending it away. I can't think he's selling it. That's his baby. We will just say that we were not being the nosy neighbors. We were being the neighborhood watch. Although I know we were being the nosy neighbors. Well, not you so much, but me. I don't watch the ball game, but it was on during the birthday dinner last night, and so everybody was watching it. So I did reluctantly sit down and watch the game. We ended up losing. So we are now tied 2-2. So whoever wins the series tomorrow. So it's between Edie and I. Edie at Edie's Adventures. She roots for the Cleveland Guardians. I don't know why we can't just call them Indians. I noticed that Edie's flag out in front still says Indians, not Guardians. Why did they have to change their name? But the Kansas City Chiefs are still the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't understand. It's just, I understand the theory behind it, so don't jump all over me. I understand the theory behind it, but I don't think it was. I didn't think it was direct. Are they Atlanta Braves? Are they still Atlanta Braves, or have they changed their name? I don't watch baseball that much. I know the Phillies are Rise and Shine Suburban Homesteading. That's their team, the Phillies. And I know the Guardians are Edie's, and the Browns are Sue over at Sue Slims Down. And of course the Lions are for Terry Weeks and myself. We're going to stick with the Lions until they win something. And then I do watch football. Like I said, I'll occasionally watch baseball. But I loved it because Edie texted me this morning to tell me that the game has been delayed till 1 o'clock tomorrow. So I was able to give Jim some info that he didn't already know. So it looked like I was in the know. So thank you, Edie. I was able to tell Jim. But we've already agreed. We're not betting on it or anything like that. But we're both going to root for whatever team wins the series to go on and win the pennant. And I'm sorry if it go against the Phillies, there's 2-1. So I'm sorry, Joan's going to lose out if we're up against it. We'll see. But we had a good time at the party last night. And then the boys, I always like when Edie calls Roman and Ray the boys. So now I'm going to call my gang the boys. I just kind of like that. Anyway, they took down the cover off the gazebo. And then David changed the batteries in my cameras outside, my Ring cameras, because their battery, the doorbell is wired, but the other ones are all batteries. And so he went and changed those for me. Well, there's the birthday boy. There he is right there. There's the birthday boy.
Hello.
I sang to you, but all I know you don't watch my videos.
What?
I sang to you on my video.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll be back. Anyway. He was telling me that Danny called him to tell him the game was changed tomorrow. And he says, old news, we already knew. So anyway, so we did watch the game, a little bit of that. And then, what else happened? Oh, Ron had his surgery. It was supposed to be at 3 o'clock. They postponed it till 5 o'clock. Then they moved it to 7 o'clock. And then they didn't actually take him till 7:30. So by the time Bertie got home, it was midnight. But she said everything went well. They took the tube out, but they had to put another tube in. So that's not sounding too good to me. But Bertie seems a little optimistic. We're going to go to Jim's favorite Italian restaurant, which is not mine, called Villas. It's in East Point, Michigan. That Jim used to go there as a child. It's been around. It's the same original restaurant too, and it feels like it when you walk in it. It really does. But the food is good, but they give you too much. Believe it or not, they really do give you too much. But it's just okay to me. I like Olive Garden better, but Jim wants to go there. We're going for his birthday dinner, so we're going to go there tonight. I asked Bertie if she wanted to go. She's going to let me know because she's working right now. It depends on how much work she has to do, whether or not she's going to go with us. And then everybody was jumping all over Samantha because, well, when we eat dinner, we have paper plates. Usually we use paper plates. It's just easier to clean up, and there's not as much of a mess, and you can load the dishwasher in one load and all that. My dream house would have always had 2 dishwashers just for family dinners so that we wouldn't have to be worried about it. But I didn't realize that she was washing all the dishes by hand. And so Brooke had said something. Brooke never says anything because Brooke is new to the family, and so she's kind of like still feeling her way around, I guess. I don't know, but she didn't say anything. Well, then Christy went in and she said, we have a dishwasher. Why are you doing it by hand? And Samantha said, don't worry about it. I'm just fine. So then Christy went and told Danny, or Jimmy rather, and Jimmy says, I'm not getting involved. Well, Denise didn't know the whole conversation, and Denise had gone in there, and she said, why are you doing them by hand? Is the dishwasher not working? And she says, I'm just doing them by hand. So then, in the meantime, Jimmy went in and said to her, why aren't you putting them in the dishwasher? And then she snapped at Jimmy, because, you can always snap at your partner. And then Denise had asked me, she says, is the dishwasher broken? And I said, no. And so then I went in and I go, Samantha, and she turned and looked at me, and I said, why aren't you doing the dishes? And she said, for the last time, I like washing dishes. So she ended up washing all the dishes instead of putting them in the dishwasher. I don't know. I didn't have to do dishes because the rule is whoever cooks the meal doesn't have to do the dishes. Or if it's your birthday, you don't have to do the dishes. So there was no dish being done cleaned by me. I mean, I help out a little bit, but, And then Jim wanted the cannoli cake. I did have a slice of it. It was delicious. I have to admit, it was better than my turtle cake, as much as I love my turtle cake. But my turtle cake only cost $20. His cake cost $40. And it wasn't as big as my cake, but it was better tasting. But I would never ask for that, because it's just too much. That's too much money to spend for a cake. For Jim, it was his birthday present, so I don't, I bought it for him. But for just to go and have a cake for dessert, $40 that's just a way out of my thinking of what a cake should cost. But it was good. I'm not going to argue that point. It was good. And so then after everybody left, that just reminds me, I got to put the covers back on the furniture. We took the covers off the furniture. It's supposed to get rain tomorrow. I have to rearrange my deck because I think I'm pretty much done. I think the heat's going to be going on this weekend because our highs are only supposed to be in the 50s, although today we're going up to 78. Go figure. But I think we're just going to start getting the rain from the hurricanes in the next couple days. It takes a while to get up here. But I remember I was watching the news, and there was the guy that I'm sure everybody's seen it on the news. He was called Lieutenant Dan, and they interviewed him, and he had a 20-foot sailboat tied up to the pier in one of the places that Milton was supposed to hit. And the reporter was interviewing him, and he said, you should be taking cover. And he says, no, God told me a few weeks ago that I needed to buy a sailboat, and so I went and bought this sailboat. And so then at the same time, there was people going around telling everybody they needed to evacuate. And so they had told him on camera, you need to evacuate. And he says, no, I'm going to be here. And then they told him the joke, about, like, well, God sent the plane and the boat and all that, and he still didn't come. And he says, no, I'm going to be fine. And so then the reporter said, well, will you do me a favor and write your name and marker on your arm so we can identify the body? He says, it's not going to come to that. So I told Jim, I said, that poor man's going to die tonight. And so then the next day they went and they interviewed him, and he made it. He survived. So God did take care of him. So God did answer his prayers. He said it was a rough night, but his boat handled it very well, and he lived the whole night. So I'm thinking, so many people did die, so he's just very fortunate that he lived. But you never know what life is going to throw at you. All day I was feeling anxious yesterday. I went to bed and I'm thinking I'm not going to sleep well tonight because I'm going to be worried about this stupid panic attack I've been having all day. And I slept like a baby. Although a baby wakes up during the night. I didn't wake up. I stayed asleep the whole night. And I woke up today and I feel fine. And then when I'm answering my comments, I come to realize that my very first panic attack I had was in school. And I remember having it in school, and then also having another one when I was driving. So I think that that's probably why I associate not wanting to drive, is because I'm always afraid I'm going to have that's what probably makes me anxious. But I wasn't planning on driving anywhere yesterday, so I don't know. But anyway, I just like to know that I'm going to start my day off right. And that was not the way to start my day off yesterday. It really wasn't. But I do start my day off every day making my bed, because they always say if you just accomplish the first thing on the day is just making your bed. My children don't make their beds. I don't understand that. I mean, they had to make their beds when they were, maybe that's rebellion because I always made them make their beds when they were growing up. But I just think that it's so much nicer getting into a bed that's already made. I don't understand just like a ripped up bed that you want to get in. I don't get it. But anyway, my first task I complete every day is making my bed. And then staying on track for the rest of the day and just having my right mind focused in the direction that I want to go as far as losing weight. And like I said, I had a small piece of cake, but I had very light breakfast yesterday. I had an egg and a glass of orange juice. And then for dinner, I had some roast beef, a little bit of mashed potatoes, some mushrooms, because I make mushrooms with my roast. When I make my roast, I put mushrooms and carrots, and then I put my roasts in and season my roasts. And then I put an onion on each of them, and then I sprinkle some onion soup mix over the top, and then a stick of butter. And then I just bake it or whatever in the oven until we have roast it actually in the oven. And so I had the carrots and the mushrooms, and I had some broccoli and cauliflower. I made some cream cauliflower, which all that is I take some milk, and then I melt some milk. With the milk, I get to bring the milk up to a boil, and then I add cheese and make a thick cheese sauce and just pour it over the cauliflower. But other than that, and then a little slice of cake, no ice cream, I think I did pretty well. But so we're going to go out to dinner tonight and just celebrate Jim's birthday, get on with the rest of my day, accomplish one little task every day, no matter how small it is. That's my goal. And live my best life. That's all I can do. So that's going to do it for today. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let's talk again tomorrow. See you then.